Do you mean like going out to barbecue?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Ethel wants to take all of us.
Cool,
yeah.
cool.
I had to skip a little bit. Not too much. Nothing really in terms of story. After the castle got poisoned, after the castle gets poisoned, you head south for a little bit, and you come to a spooky forest, and like, oh shit, this forest is spooky. And then you walk through it, and you come to this train.
This is the wackiest adventure.
It's the wackiest fucking adventure.
I mean...
Saban's wacky adventure.
Like... This exists in their world.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, ghost train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the spooky forest, they found a ghost train, and they fight it.
Mm-hmm.
Wink. You winking, Saban? You got something in your eye? Do you just not realize? You just not realize what you're doing?
Oh, it's a birth defect. Don't worry.
Oh no, I feel bad.
I also sprinkled some cayenne pepper on top of that pork.
Oh man, it's so spicy, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Porkfest 99.
Whoa!
It sounds.
Porkfest.
Yeah. Unfortunately, 90s movies, I think, have ruined the word pork.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, porker? Did you porker, man?
Hey
man, did you porker?
I think it started with Porky's, the movie, back in like the 80s. But yeah, into the 90s, porking someone. I don't know if that parlance existed before. It must have. But it certainly became huge in the 90s, it seems like.
And
then died somewhere around 2000. Probably American Pie.
When Adam Sandler's like, man, I really want to get this film rated for a lower audience. Or, I don't even know if they were doing that then. But it's like, yeah, if we can just change the word fuck to pork. Or they just thought the word porking was really funny.
Probably the latter, because they're fucking children.
You porker, bro?
I porked your brains out, bro.
Pork, pork, pork.
Pork, pork? Pork, pork. Pork.
Impresario.
Yeah.
Impresario.
Hey, you want me to tell you about this train?
He just does impressions.
Train
and shit.
ferries the dude departed to the whatevers.
And then Cyan's like, can you do an impression of like George Bush or something? He's like, no. And he's like, how about Bill Cosby? No, I don't got that one either. What do you have? I can do an impression of my mom. I don't understand how that's going to help anybody. No one else knows your mom.
Speaking of, I should finish this pork in my mouth first. God, that sounded like something. Speaking of doing impressions of your mom, that reminds me of a bit from the Doctor Who script we wrote, where Brian's writing some dialogue for the fire chief who was in there for like 2 pages, and he's walking
Fire
toward...
chieftain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's... That's right.
Look at the butt that goes fast.
I know. But the fire chieftain is walking towards Doctor Who and crew. That's right, Who crew's a recurring joke. But he's swinging an axe, and he has like an Irish accent. But he's talking, and as he's talking, he starts talking about his mom. Then he starts talking as his mom. And his last line, he's just yelling, "I'm a fucking bitch!"
I don't even remember that. Yeah. But I do now. Like, I completely forgot about that. Oh my god, Fire Chieftain was fucked up.
And then I left him in Egypt.
Oh god.
And then I just had Gaseous Gay throw a fart at him, which he grabs and rips in half. But then in a robotic voice that goes, "Ha ha, prepare for trouble. That's right, fucker."
These characters that we made are dumb. They were so dumb. Gaseous Gay. Oh my god.
They're so dumb and offensive. Maybe.
Lady
Dick Bear. Who trips over her dick and dies. Immediately.
Brian just didn't want to deal with Lady Dick Bear, so he fucking killed her. I think we all had one. I think that was like, at least I think that was a rule, is we all could do that once.
It was an unspoken rule, yeah, because he did that with Lady Dick Bear. And I did it later with Professor Parakeet, where I'm like, no.
Yeah.
So I just dropped a TARDIS on him.
We all got to kill one of our other, friends' characters. Like, if we just didn't want to write it, we just were like, nope. I think that's the best way to write.
Oh, yeah.
We all get one. Mm-hmm. I mean, because it causes you to, I don't know, be creative for sure. Could you imagine that if you're writing a script and you have this character in your mind, you're like, oh man, this is going to be our protagonist. His name is Jake. And then you're like, Death. And it's like, oh, like now who's going to be the protagonist? It's like, I mean,
yeah.
There's some good theory behind that, but really it was just us being assholes.
Oh, yeah.
That was so good.
The fact that the script came... Oh, yeah, we have a ghost in our party right now.
That's so funny.
Yeah. The fact that the script came together as well as it did is amazing.
I love that thing.
I
can't believe I've forgotten parts of it, and it's great because then it's like it's so funny all over again. Oh, I can't wait till we start pulling in like lots of more listens for the podcast, because then that's gonna be one of them. gotta have some high listens before that happens. Can't waste it. Yeah, these ghosts that you fight, it looks like their cape, their spooky cape or cloak, whatever it is.
Like a dumb butt?
It looks like it's going through their butt cheeks, and they're like looking back at the party like, you want to grab it? You want to help pull it out for me?
Yeah. So we're on the ghost train, and this ghost waiter is like, please order at the table, sir. And Saban, just bring me the food. The ghost food, I guess.
And Cyan's like, dude, think about it. Where do you think they got that? Do you even think it's real? Like, what do you think's gonna happen if you eat it? And Saban's just like, dude, I'm hungry. I don't even hear the words you're saying. Alright, gobble and snarf, I get that.
Snap might be like a bone.
Yeah.
Like you just had to suck out that marrow.
Fucking ghost waiter. So we actually did get a heal and status ailments removed. That's pretty cool.
This fucking game is just filled with these moments, like from beat to beat, and I think that's part of what makes this game so legendary. Is that there's never a moment where there's nothing happening. Well, even when you're in something, there are things nested within it.
And it's like perfect for recalling it, like when you just have the highlight reel in your head and you're like, oh man, do you remember the fucking train?
Which again, I can do that with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Most Final Fantasies I can do that with. I get to 13 and it just fucking blanks out. I'm like, I know I was running down a hallway. I know I didn't enjoy fighting anything.
Yeah, I don't remember anything in particular.
No. I know that they heavily imply two of the characters are in a lesbian relationship, and that was cool.
Yeah.
Except they didn't do anything with it.
They were just too scared. If that game had come out a few years later, they'd be all for it.
Oh, I bet.
So he thinks this guy looks more like a manicurist. I think he looks more like some gun ninja that you don't want to fuck with.
He looks like an Image Comics protagonist. Like Rob Liefeld drew this asshole and submitted it as like Bobby Liefeld, age 8, for their design contest. Like, oh, let's throw this kid a bone. He obviously doesn't know what people look like.
He's obviously lived in a tower with no mirrors and does not know what the human form is.
Rob Liefeld is the outsider from Lovecraft.
Look at those windows. They almost look like spooky skeleton eyes looking at you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do.
Like that room is upset you're inside. Like, oh, not these guys again.
Please get out of me.
Get outside of me. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're cutting out some fights. Nice.
Yeah, just use that as the fade out and then the fade in from the last fight before the story bit to transition into, well, story. Because, again, once you get to 5, there's a tremendous amount of story.
See,
6 and 7 even further. So I need to cut out the fights in order for this to not take 100 episodes.
These are good looking bombs.
Oh yeah, they're great.
I like this. I'm trying to think. Did they ever have any motion in the backgrounds like this in previous installments of the series? Maybe like something like small moving, but I feel like not even that. I feel like they were pretty static.
I think 5 may have had I think even in 5 it was still just static.
Maybe in the voids there was something going on, perhaps. I don't know.
When you fight Neo X Death, there are moments of the fight where the background shifts in like a kaleidoscopic, just image, which is moving, similar to how this would. But that's the only one I can think of. This one does quite a bit of that.
Yeah, it's real cool.
Got going here. I think it's going to happen again soon. I think it's going to happen again immediately, actually.
You can tell when they must have learned something, like, how can we implement it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if they were on a train? Well, how do we make this train interesting? What if it's a ghost train and then you fight it?
Yeah, exactly. With evil toot.
Such a spooky toot. Wheel.
Just there's a fucking wheel at your face. Ow!
That
Christ!
fucking hurt. I mean, how hard you gotta throw it to throw it faster than you're moving? Or I don't know how physics works.
Well, I think it would already have the momentum of your movement.
Yeah. Dog, what?
The dog bit the train.
Wow, for a lot of damage.
Yeah, and that's why I wasn't able to suplex it. Thanks, doggo.
Aw, man.
Cool ass doggo.
Our Twitter buddy, great Canadian guy,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna be upset that we didn't suplex that
Yeah,
train.
he is. I'll make it up to him in 7. Because if you think it's cool that Saving can suplex a train, wait until you see what Tifa can suplex.
That sounds so hot, just hearing that. Like,
Oh yeah, doesn't it?
wait till you
Yeah.
see what Tifa can suplex.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh. Yeah, sorry, Jonathan, we didn't get to that. But everyone else out there, check out Great Canadian Guy Plays.
Yeah, he's cool, and he actually comments in our videos with insightful stuff.
GCG, I was like, when he started following our channel thing, and I followed him, I was like, that'd be a good friendship, because it's CDP plays, and GCG plays, and then maybe he'll really make it, because he's pretty good at what he's doing, and then maybe he'll be like, remember these guys, and then throw us a bone, and we'll be like, no, that's not it. Generally, I told him, I was like, I said, I don't know if you experience this too, but you have other YouTubers who follow your Twitter account and hope for you to follow back, just so they can get their numbers up. And, I like to take a moment to actually watch their shit to see if I like it. And most of the time, not so good.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But I watched his stuff and I was like, hey, I like this. I like this guy.
Yeah, it's always great when you stumble upon basically someone who's completely unknown, but you're like, I like your content, buddy. I hope you keep doing it.
And he puts out quite a bit. He puts out a lot of stuff. It's pretty cool. Keep it up, dude.
Yeah.
No.
They're lying.
Oh, man. For all the weird, wacky shit that was going on, now this is pretty deep.
Yeah. He's watching his wife and child's souls hop on this train.
Departing. Oh, wow. Fuck.
Yeah.
Edgelord goes to help him out.
You can get all the way here without Edgelord actually being in your party. First, you don't need to talk to him at that spot where I recruited him. You can just keep going and you'll miss him there. But if you do have him on your party, after that assault on the Imperial base, after every fight, there's a 1 in 16 chance that he'll leave the party. Until you get to the train, because obviously there's nowhere for him to go.
I like how they ended that scene with Cyan not saying a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Like, how will I ever know if I see them again? Or, sure, I'm glad I got to see him one last time. He just looked down and it ended.
Yeah.
They're getting so much better at their storytelling.
Oh, yeah, definitely.